Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Matrix Money Podcast. Glad to have you here. FF is having some some technical difficulties here, so he'll be kicking off with us here in a moment. How's everybody doing? We've got some comments already in the chat. Matter of fact, some of them have been here for a while. Sadie sometimes first here. Like literally 25 minutes ago with comment already in the chat. We've got Chris right behind. So awesome. Appreciate seeing both of you here. So hopefully some other people will be signing in shortly. And for that matter, hopefully, so will FF be signing in shortly. Jar isn't going to be here today, but I'm sorry. I'm dealing with a couple of technical difficulties on my own here at the moment. Jar isn't going to be here today, although I'm going to try and make him appear and talk to us toward the end of the live stream when we're talking about giveaways. Hang on, almost there. Okay, there we go. That takes care of my technical difficulties. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon, click the all on Matrix Money Podcast. If you are watching on either Jar's channel or on FF's channel, make sure you head over to the Matrix Money Podcast channel and make sure you hit that like button, because we got some raffles and giveaways that we're going to be talking about toward the end of this live stream. Hang on one second. Let's get him out of there, and then you can just deal with talking to me for now until FF gets himself squared away. But here's the thing. In order to be eligible for any of those, you need to be subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast channel. So again, link is in the description. Doesn't matter where you're watching this. Head on over to Matrix Money Podcast and subscribe there. And don't forget, smash up that like button no matter where you're watching. Appreciate that. Smash it up. And let's get this thing moving around. Don't forget to share it too. That's how we're going to help to grow the channel. And let's see what we got for comments going on here. All right. Welcome. Yes, Automatic Beats. Welcome. Good to see you here. Automatic Beats is everywhere. I don't know how this guy does it. He's like everywhere. Backward Miner. Welcome. All right. Excellent. Yes, I'm glad to see more people jumping in. Yeah, we got a lot of people jumping in here at this point, actually. So that's awesome. This is I'm full degen. Well, then I guess that explains how you're able to do that. Hold on, let's see if we can't bring FF back up here. Can you hear us, FF?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you see me?
All right, and we can hear you. Yay, no lag. Okay. Excellent. Welcome.
Hey, yeah, no, this is a better setup over here, mainly because this is what I use for gaming. So yeah.
We're glad you are finally able to figure it out and get in here with us. Lots of people in the chat already. Nice. Look at that. And there's the F plus in the chat. I like it.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm trying to sign in so then I can respond to comments. So just bear with me there too.
But that's all right. It is what it is.
What's the topic we got? What are we talking about here? Crypto.
Hang on. All right. So I was reminding everybody that later on toward the end of this live stream, we're going to be talking about some giveaways, raffles, that kind of thing. But they had to be subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast channel in order to be eligible to win. So even though, again, I know we got actually a lot more people kind of jumping in here. Appreciate that very much. Again, if you're just kind of signing in and you're on either Jar's or FF's channel, because right now we're simulcasting from the Matrix Money Podcast to both of their channels. And then right after the stream is over, I do a rebroadcast on my channels. But you need to be, so no matter where you're watching this, even if it's the rebroadcast, in the description of this stream, you're going to find the link to the Matrix Money Podcast. Make sure you head over there, hit that like, hit that subscribe button rather, tick the bell icon, click the all, that way you know when Matrix Money Podcast live, and you'll be eligible for those giveaways. We're not going to touch on those, and like I said, I'm going to try and make Jar appear a little later on and tell us about one of them. We'll see if I can pull some magic off here a little later. All right, we got more comments coming in the chat.
Yeah, it's just me. It's just me.
Oh, it's you. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's literally just me saying hi to like everybody.
Excellent. That's okay. You're allowed. You're in. You get in the chat. Excellent. Well, you want to? I know you're only here for about 30 minutes or so. FF.
Yeah.
Did you want to kick off with something in particular versus like jumping into the markets right now?
So let me see, because I have a buddy that keeps me kind of up to date with like stuff going on. Let's see what he said. I think for the most part, we could probably start off with markets, just because I'm not signed on to Twitter on my phone for whatever reason. But there was a big hack. I know I like to typically cover security, but there was like a $11.5 million hack that happened in like South Korea. That wasn't the I know we covered a hack that happened in South Korea with a bridge, but this is something I think totally different. So I don't know who's targeting South Korea, but they're hitting them pretty hard when it comes to cryptocurrency. Honestly. I think I retweeted it. So if you guys go to my Twitter, which I think is like financial__failure or F_failure. I actually don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. But it's under my channel. If you go to about, the Twitter should be there. You can just
hang on. I'm gonna see if I can find it right now while you're chatting.
Yeah, and, but that's one interesting piece of news. CCM. I'm gonna call you CCM for now.
Hey, that's fine.
Name. So the other bit of news outside of the markets being green, last time I checked, I mean, Bitcoin was up. I don't know, what was it, up like about 5-7% or something like that?
It definitely has moved up,
which has brought everything else up, obviously, because everything kind of follows Bitcoin for the most part. So it's pretty nice. I also have been kind of on hiatus when it comes to videos, even though I did start a new channel doing mining guides and stuff. That got taken down, and then I got it back up. But then once it got taken down, I kind of lost interest in making vids, but I'll get back to that. But I did release a new video on the Nadex network.
Yes.
And I wanted to sort of touch on that, about them only allowing, like, I think 5 days, and it's close to, like, I don't know, 1.5 days left now for you to convert your points over to the token. So that's just a PSA announcement sort of thing for you all. It's just, hey, if you are using that, if you have points and you want to convert them over, because I think you can use the points to like buy stuff in their marketplace or whatever. I would just recommend, if you want the token, to convert sooner than later, because I don't know if they're going to allow you to convert after that countdown is over. So I just wanted to bring that up for everybody. But yeah,
I was going to ask you to do that, because that's true. You don't want that deadline to pass if you've got it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So. Crap. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Doing things in the background. Next thing you know, videos are running. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's all great info. Matter of fact, oh my God, I'm jumping around to too many damn things right now. All right. All right. Well, let's take a quick look at the markets, and we'll see. And you're right. Bitcoin, when I started my stream yesterday, hang on one second. Let me add to stage. There we go. Bitcoin was just barely above the 40K mark, and which again is significantly up from where it took the knee down to around 38. But since even my live stream yesterday, so about 24 hours, we're literally gone up another about $2,000, which in the Bitcoin space is nothing really, but but I mean, I guess it's good to see. The question is, will it sustain, I guess? What are your thoughts about that? Any thoughts?
So I'm not a TA guy. There are some really good people out there who have studied the magic of TA. That's not me. But in my opinion, um, I think that this is just a bear rally. I think that's the right term.
Yeah.
I do see a lot of people saying, well, there is no more bear market. Those who are selling have sold. You know, the ETF, BlackRock is still buying in. You hear that sort of news where they're trying to up their BTC amount for their ETF,
Right.
and you know, that's all good and dandy. But and then you also have the other macro elements as well, with like interest rates, I think, going down. Um, you have you know, war actually brings a lot of money into into the system as well. So you're like, okay, well, the macro looks great as well. But then, in my honest opinion, even though institutional money is now really in the space with these ETFs, I
Yep.
still think that retail controls the Bitcoin market still, even though, again, institutions have a huge percentage of Bitcoin now. And retail, we're not doing as hot as individuals. There's a lot of, there's myself, right? Like, okay, so I do have another job, even though I got laid off, but there's a lot of tech layoffs actually happening right now.
Yes,
You have
there
a
are.
lot of people in debt for various reasons. At least in the United States, one of the major reasons is because of schooling. So you go to school, get into debt for a job, and then you get laid off. So I mean, there's a lot of issues in that, and then other people get into other debts. Like I think even like one part of news that I found out, and again, this is all just sort of macro level at the retail individual level, but like one piece of news was Carvana having record high repo, or was it Carvana or CarMax? I think it's CarMax actually. That has,
I didn't hear about that.
yeah, that's a record high of repossessions at CarMax. So like people are hurting,
Right.
and because I personally believe that retail still controls the narrative in regards to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in general, I think that this little rally is just from the institutional investors trying to keep their ETF afloat, trying to buy a little bit more Bitcoin that Graysel's selling. So it's not really, you're not going to really see that huge gain that people are expecting, even with the halving coming up in April. So I expect this to last where it either crabs or goes down a little bit for probably like 6 to 8 months.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I'm not seeing it. But as most of my followers and probably most of yours too, CCM, we're all holders. We all do DCA. I know you preach that a lot here on the channel.
Yes, I
So as
do.
long as you are doing those things within your means, you should be okay. There will be a bull run, but I'm not seeing this right here that I'm looking at on the screen as an
Yep.
indicator of a bull run.
I
That's
agree. I agree with you.
I
It's
talk
kind of,
about.
I think they call it a dead cat bounce. And
There you go.
that's exactly, I agree with you. I think that's a lot of what we're seeing right here.
Yep, yep. Dead cat bounce.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cats of crypto.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's right. Cats of crypto. All right, let's keep going here. We got Ethereum back up over by 5% at 2305. Again, I see this whole market as this bounce kind of thing, and that's again, people when stuff starts falling, people are going to be pulling their money out and trying to hang on to it. It's just that simple. BNB up again 5%, thereabouts, just over 300. Solana, I know. We got a couple of people in the chat that think Solana to the moon, and you know, I know Jar's probably one of the ones who's like, "Yay for Solana" because he needs to make ROI. But look at this, up 30% in the last 7 days.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, that's crazy, and almost 10% in the last 24 hours, up over $100 here at this point. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, see, see what you started.
I had to.
See Solana to the yeah. See, I told you we definitely got some Solana fans here in the chat. So let's keep going. XRP, I don't know. I know we got some XRP fans right now. I'm honestly surprised that XRP is this low. To be quite frank with you, I kind of expected more with a lot of the different things that have come out with regard to XRP. You have any thoughts on XRP there, FF?
So I wish I did.
But, you don't have to, man.
Yeah, XRP is just one of those things that they've been around for a while. I don't see it going anywhere, despite me not really caring for them. But they do have a use case, right? It's
right.
just, am I a fan of them working directly with banks when crypto itself is supposed to replace banking? No. But again, that use case could be beneficial for some countries out there, some banks out there. They do have a lot of certificates as well, and they've also helped with winning a major case in the U.S.
Yes,
that has helped all cryptocurrencies. So we have to kind of give respect where respect is due for them, like not giving up that fight for all of crypto.
Yep.
So that's as much as I could say for XRP. I'll give them respect where respect is due, but will I invest? Not me.
Hey, you feel like getting off on a little side topic because it's something you just said?
Yeah, no, let's do it.
Yeah, you know what? All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this. You said something about when you were talking about XRP that okay, well, crypto's supposed to replace banking, right? And that's one of the mantras in crypto. No argument. Everybody that's probably sitting in the chat right now knows and has heard that. But do you see a place where there is a kind of a bridge layer where we keep the TradFi that connects to the DeFi? Do you see that as like maybe the next step?
I see that as a necessity. So because TradFi, you're not going to get rid of it, because getting rid of traditional finance means getting rid of governments, and you're never going to get rid of the government, right? So having that bridge, I think lots of companies are working on that currently. So yes, I agree with you that is the next step. That is the step that we're seeing currently. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of examples. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but yeah, it has to be that way. You're not getting rid of TradFi.
Yeah, I agree, especially okay. And I'm looking at it in the lens of maybe the next 30 years ish or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe eventually, potentially, I see a long term, like putting it out there, maybe a merger of some kind. You know what I mean? But right now, in this, maybe next 25, 30 years, whatever, I'm with you. I think that, yeah, I'm thinking we ain't gonna get rid of it. And there's gonna need to be, I like that view. There's gonna need to be a some kind of like a bridge place,
right?
For people to go to.
Yeah, totally. And again, it has to happen because these governments that have built up this this system, so to speak, they're not just going to let it go away and let go of that control.
Absolutely, not without a fight. Absolutely,
yeah, not without a fight, and that fight we will always lose, right? Unless somebody in office. I'm not going to talk politics, but unless somebody in office, and not just the United States, but somebody in office around the globe can all come to some sort of consensus where they're like, all right, this is not working, we need to do something else, let's work together. That's not going to happen, guys. So
yeah, right.
that bridge is going to be really our only hope into truly cracking that DeFi TradFi thing that we're discussing right now. But
Yeah, I agree, and you know, I know we kind of got on about it with the whole XRP thing, and
yeah,
because honestly, I kind of see some of that use case with XRP.
yeah,
Um,
no, definitely, yeah,
you know, I just do. I mean, I get it. A lot of people too centralized, this, that, whatever. But at the end of the day, if they're the connector, they're the bridge, they're the whatever, so be it. You know what I mean?
that's,
Because you pointed out very succinctly that we do owe them a little bit of like thanks, you
yeah,
know, a pat on the
no,
proverbial back,
yeah,
because if it wasn't for them, amongst others, obviously, but if primarily wasn't for them kind of sticking out that lawsuit against the SEC, who knows what our conversation would actually be today.
yep, yep, totally agree with that, and that's another reason why I'm going to show something else here. But that's why I believe in Link as well, because Link sort of has that very same mission to XRP, even though they don't get the same hate as XRP.
That's
But
true. That's
but yeah,
true.
they have that same sort of mission, right? So yeah, no, totally
Yeah,
agree.
let's go take a quick look at Link. Speaking of which, that should be where is she?
There it is,
Right
number
here.
13.
Yeah, yeah.
Stinky
So
Linkies.
yeah, I agree. Link has, well, I think it has first mover advantage in the whole Oracle space, but that's a whole nother
Yeah,
thing. They're actually, I mean, if you actually follow anything that they've got going, a lot of the projects and what, not projects, what's the word I want? Partnerships that they've got going right now. It's going beyond that at this point,
yeah,
if you ask me. And price action here up 8% in the last 7 days, 5% of that in the last 24 hours. But if you ask me, $15 for Chainlink, I don't know, not financial advice, old guy, but like, you know, I mean, seriously,
yeah.
to me, that's a great deal. I mean, I got some bags of Link. I'm telling you right here, full disclosure, whatever.
Me too. Me
But
too.
it's one of the ones I want to keep DCAing into.
Yeah. It's actually one of those that I've told my dad to DCA into, because he's like, you know, tell me what to buy, and I'm like, you sure about that? Because I'm not a financial advisor. He's like, yeah. So Link was one of those tokens, so I'm sure he's happy about that. But
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I had some people asking me, okay, hey, I'm new. What do I go into? It actually forced me to write an article. I put it on my website,
nice.
and you know, a beginner crypto portfolio with all the disclaimers. Hey, I'm no financial advisor, but
Yeah.
if I was coming into this space, and as I came into this space, and look at it as it is today, this is what I would invest in, and Link is one of those that's in that portfolio.
Nice.
Of cryptos. And I mean, I don't know, only makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Any others you're bullish about, or any other
Um,
projects you want to mention?
So, yeah, I might as well just keep the show train going here before I have to head to this meeting in 6.
I know you got to go. That's why I'm kind of pushing it to you.
But Rose, a lot of people don't look at Oasis Network, but one of their primary missions is keeping data private. So they offer private smart contracts, like truly private, not like, you know, you declaring a certain variable private in, you know, the Solidity code or something like that, but like a true private contract. They also have their privacy-centric token. It's not as private as like a Monero, but
Yep.
their focus is your protection and privacy of data. And they've had partnerships with Meta. Whatever you may feel about Facebook, Meta, whatever they call themselves,
Yep.
that's pretty huge. They have a partnership with BMW. As a big Beamer fan, as somebody who's owned a BMW, I think that's freaking awesome as well. They have other partnerships with like hospitals, many hospitals across the world, helping figure out how to protect their data. And their founder, Don Song, is, I think, either Stanford alum or Stanford, some big college. I think it's Stanford. It's somewhere in California, where she's just like really known as a professor. She has a lot of she's just well known in the space, right? Dawn
Yep.
Song, when it comes to like this sort of stuff, development, etc. So if I were somebody new and wanted to look at something that is, top 100, but somewhere far down the list that has potential to exponentially grow in the next bull run, I would say Rose is it. That's just, again, me, my personal opinion, but I have a crap ton of Rose. I'll just say it like that.
Nice.
So yeah, Rose is it for me.
This has gone completely under my radar here, so please, I mean, talk all about it because you're piquing my interest.
Yeah. What else more could I say about Rose other than the crazy partnerships that they have? They're privacy centric. They have a well-known founder who hasn't left, like a lot of these founders who feel the heat or they
Yep.
feel like regulators are going to take them down. They're not like that.
Yep.
Don Song is still around. They have town hall meetings all the time that I get alerted on, so they're still active. You can even pull up their Twitter there; it should be there as well. Very active. Yeah, I mean it's a great project, and I wish them the best. A lot of these that we're going over here on the show, or that you even go over at home, they're all just small projects. Even Ethereum itself, being as big as it is still a small project in the grand scheme of things. So, you just take your shot with it. The other thing I wanted to say about Rose is it is its own L1. That's it.
Well, that was I was literally about to ask that. So okay, and how's it like? Is it mineable, stakeable? What?
No, not mineable. I think that they do have some DeFi on their own chain. I did have something there where I created my own swap, my own AMM, automated market.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I created a swap on their network. It's not there anymore. I probably should put it back up, but you could stake through that, right? Just through giving out Rose as liquidity. That's like the only way that I know of staking for Rose. I think there's also like a way to stake through their actual app. So I used to stake with them actually on their wallet, their web wallet. So look at their web wallet. I think you can stake, but you need at least 1,000 rows to delegate to stake. So there is some other staking mechanisms. What other questions did you have? I'm trying to.
Well,
I'm trying
honestly,
to
yeah, I don't. I mean, it looks like I don't know if we have questions in the chat. We got something in the
Yeah,
chat. I'm
yeah,
trying to bring up their
some
site
stuff.
there.
We got some stuff, and I gotta bounce.
Yeah,
over.
I know you're on the hard.
Yeah.
Well, toss up whatever else you got. I'll keep going for a little bit. I want to make sure we talk about our giveaways and that kind of thing. So, by all means, wrap up whatever you got to wrap up. My friend.
So wrap up for me is you guys need to sub if you want to get in on that Crypto Jar giveaway. The other thing that I wanted to state was that after I'm gone, it looks like Alf is the next thing that everybody wants you to talk about. So they'll help you. They'll help you talk about it.
I would hope they will, because I ain't going to be the guy talking about that. Yeah.
I trust all these people. They know their stuff when it comes to Alf. Alf is also great. I mine Alf currently. And then the last thing that I want to leave with is I do have a Ballet coin that I'm going to give away on February 2nd, which I believe is this Friday. So all you need to do to enter that is to put a F in the comments on my latest Ballet video. Some of you have already done that, but if you want to win that, you have to do that, obviously. If you are on CCM's channel, if you're on JAR's channel, hop over to my channel. You don't even need to watch the video. You can pause the video if you don't like hearing my voice. Just put an F in the comment and then get yourself entered into that, because you will win not only their coin, which is 1 ounce of copper, which has its own worth, right? But then you'll also get 0.001 BTC that's on that coin. So, I mean, you can't beat it, right? Like with JAR's thing, you're winning just the wallet. No shade on you, Jar. Sorry, but you're just getting the wallet. With mine, you're getting wallet and Bitcoin. So just head over to that, put an F, and get entered, because there's only like a couple people entering right now, so they have a good chance. So you can ruin their chances. But anyways, it was good, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.
All right, later.
Bye.
All right, let's see here. Whoops, there we go. Sorry. Let's see if I can't not mess it up right now. All right. Well, for those who are still sticking around, I definitely, Alpha is definitely not my thing. So by all means, put in the chat whatever it is we need to talk about with regard to that. And again, I want to remind everybody, in order to be eligible for any of the giveaways that I'm going to be talking about very shortly, you need to be subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast channel. The link to do that is in the description of this live stream. So go ahead and do that, especially if you're watching from FF's channel, Jar's channel, or you're watching this on the replay on my channel. Make sure that you are subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast, and we'll go talk about all that. Yes, F in the chat. F in the chat. Yes, absolutely. F in the chat. Alphas will go far. Well, I'll take your word for it. Back reminder, again, not a protocol or whatever I'm involved in. I kind of wish Jar or FF could have stayed, or Jar was here. Like I said, I'm going to try and make Jar magically appear here in a minute to talk to us about one of the giveaways. But in the meantime, I guess I'll start down that road. And then we'll kind of wrap this thing up, because it looks like when FF left, we lost a lot of people. So I guess people really do like FF. All right. Nothing wrong with that, man. Make sure you're following his channel. Okay. So some of the giveaways that are coming up on the Matrix Money Podcast. 3 giveaways coming up within the next month or so. Right now, within the next couple of weeks, I should have them in my hand. Within the next couple of days, they're en route to me as we speak. For those who are not aware, hang on one second. I'm trying to get to information here, and I'm going to try to, right here. I did an interview with on my channel with Pastor Armstrong with regard to the book he wrote, The Bible and Bitcoin. Now, I don't care, what your religious whatever is, but if you want to watch the video, I just put the link in the live chat. I'd appreciate it if you did show a little bit of support for that. But basically, we talk through his, trying to get it where you can see it, this book that he wrote. It's not a big book. You don't even have to be Christian or whatever to appreciate what he put in there. And now, frankly, he's not the first person to write stuff like that. Stephen Fung, I believe, might have been actually the first person. So if you follow him, he has his own book with regard to that. But here's the thing. My plan is to give out 2 of those books these books on this channel. Probably next week. If not next week, the following week. I got to make sure I have them in hand, obviously, before we do that. So that's one of the raffles that are coming up on this channel. Hold on, let me get this out of here. And what's to say? Wondering if I turn on Charmander until the hash rate goes bonkers. Yeah, you guys got to chime in on that. Again, I'm not the mining guy. My partners are. So I don't know. You guys gonna have to chime in on that. Oh, hey, 100 Air. Appreciate hearing that. Listen, make sure that you are subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast channel, and you'll be eligible. And make sure you're tuning in. It'll either be next week or the week after. It might be the week after, because we're just getting Jar back next week. So yeah. And there's an answer for you, Chris. Turn it on, baby. Turn it on. All right. Awesome. Yes. Excellent. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Again, not the mining guy. Okay, so next one on the 20th. As a matter of fact, let me confirm that date. Right now, yes. On the Matrix Money podcast live stream on the 20th of February. So in about 3 weeks, Jar is going to be raffling off, or we're going to be raffling off via Jar, a Tangem wallet. So if you don't already have a Tangem wallet, you can win a Tangem wallet by being on the live stream on February 20th. And for those who follow my channel, you know I believe Tangem Wallet is probably the easiest hardware wallet to use. And the new Tangem 2.0 is out. Matter of fact, if you want to see that, go ahead to my channel. I did an unboxing and I showed you how to set it up using a seed phrase, because Tangem 1.0 was just, you use the cards. You could get a 3-card set or a 2-card set. And the extra card was your backup, and you didn't even see your seed phrase. So it's not like anybody, like I talked about the whole Trezor hack and people being tricked into sending their seed phrase and then losing their crypto, who are Trezor users. And you can't do that if you don't have your seed phrase, right? The hard card is the actual backup. Well, Trezor 2.0 allows you to either do that, set it up that way, so just your cards or your backup, or you can still do it, I guess, legacy way, and use a seed phrase. And in that video, the latest Tangem video on my website, on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see that. So the 20th of February, we will be raffling that off. That's a great question, Automatic Beats. I have been considering it. I was thinking I was going to take a sidebar with Jar and have him kind of help get me going there. So we'll see. We'll see. Excellent. Let's see. I can't find my USB. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Appreciate everybody still hanging out here. So those are the first two giveaways that we're going to have. Is one, the book Bible and Bitcoin. So make sure, again, I don't know that it's going to be next week. It's probably going to be the following week, which let me give you the date on that, just so I'm not talking out my ass here. So probably not the 6th. It'll probably be the 13th. So the week before we do the Tangem giveaway. And then the 20th of February, the Tangem giveaway. And now I'm going to try to pull some magic here. And for those who haven't seen Crypto Jar's latest video, he references the giveaway we're going to have here. So that's how I said, I think I'm going to try and pull a little bit of magic right here and make Jar appear to talk to us about what will be the next giveaway on this channel. So take it away, Crypto Jar.
I'll make sure I link it down below. This is one that was given to me by Jingle Miner. So this is your chance to win the Bitcoin lottery. Now your odds are going to be put right over here on the screen, which is very slim, but you do have a chance. I have an army of these going in my crypto closet right now. And if you want to win one of these, you can subscribe to the Matrix Money podcast, where I have Crypto Coin Mindset and Financial Failure on there, and we'll be raffling one of these away. So hope you found this video fun. Subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. So
all right. Whoops.
I just
hang on. Thank you, Jar, for joining us and giving us that information. Appreciate that. Let's whoop, bang. There we go. So if you're looking to get a Jingle Miner, or have the chance to win a Jingle Miner, that's going to be definitely coming after we give away the Tangem wallet. I don't know if it'll be the following week when Jar gets back. We'll all talk about that and come up with a date. So tune in next week on the Matrix Money podcast and find out when that is going to be. And again, solo mining Bitcoin, basically. And so you're looking to basically win the lottery, as he puts it in the beginning of that video. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to put the link to that video. Let me grab it right now in the live chat, so you can go ahead and watch that whole video on your own if you're not familiar with the Jingle Miner. I'm going to guess with the group that are currently in the live chat, more than familiar with what we got going on with yeah. Okay. I'm just looking through the comments real quick. So that is in there. So let's wrap this thing up and get this thing going. Again, in order to be eligible for all of these giveaways that we're going to have over the month of February and maybe into March, you need to be subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast channel. Again, link in the description of this live stream. And if you're watching the rebroadcast on the Crypto Coin Mindset channel, Facebook, and Twitter, same, you got to head over, follow the Matrix Money Podcast. So again, make sure you hit this like before you're heading out of here. Smash it up no matter what channel you're watching it on. I appreciate that. And again, so watch for the giveaways of the Bible and Bitcoin, the Tangem 2.0, I believe it is. He got Tangem 2.0. Tangem wallet in either case. Sorry, I should have asked if it was a 1.0 or 2.0, but the Tangem wallet, that's February 20th. And then the Jingle Miner giveaway, again, link to watch Jar's video in the live chat. That's going to do it. I appreciate everybody being here for the Matrix Money Podcast. We're going to wrap this thing up. Appreciate all of you in the chat. Appreciate all your input. And again, don't forget, next Tuesday, 10 on the Matrix Money Podcast channel. And you are welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And Matrix Money Podcast channel next Tuesday, 10. All right, we're out. See ya.